Weather forecasts shape our daily choices and keep us safe. Every day, millions of people around the world check the weather before stepping outside. Whether it's a quick glance at a weather app, tuning into the morning news, or simply looking out the window, we all want to know what the sky has in store. The weather isn't just small talk, it's a powerful force that affects our routines, our plans, and even our moods. Knowing if it'll be cold helps us dress right and avoid getting sick. A chilly forecast means it's time to pull out the warmest coats, hats, and gloves. For parents, it's about making sure kids are bundled up before heading to school. For everyone, it's about staying comfortable and healthy, avoiding the risk of catching a cold or the flu. Even small changes in temperature can influence what we wear and how we prepare for the day ahead. If snow is coming, we can plan safer commutes or work from home. Weather warnings help drivers slow down and avoid accidents and let families know when it's safer to stay indoors. For many, a snowy forecast means shoveling driveways or rescheduling plans. Remote workers might choose to stay home while schools and businesses can make decisions that keep everyone safe. Farmers depend on forecasts to protect crops from sudden frosts. A single cold night can damage an entire season's harvest, so accurate weather predictions are crucial. By knowing when frost is likely, farmers can cover plants, use heaters, or take other steps to save their crops. Weather forecasts are a lifeline for those whose livelihoods depend on the land. Construction and other industries use weather info to avoid costly delays. Outdoor work, from building roads to repairing power lines, depends on safe conditions. By tracking the weather, companies can plan ahead, protect workers, and keep projects on schedule. Even a single storm can mean days of lost work, so staying informed is essential. When big storms are predicted, we prepare, stocking up on supplies and getting roads ready. Grocery stores fill with shoppers buying food, water, and batteries. Families make sure they have everything they need to stay safe and comfortable. City workers and snowplows get ready to clear streets and keep neighborhoods accessible. Preparation can make all the difference when severe weather hits. This preparation saves lives and helps communities recover faster. Emergency responders rely on forecasts to plan rescues and deliver aid. Neighbors come together to help each other, shoveling sidewalks and checking on those who need extra support. The weather brings out the best in communities, reminding us that we're all in this together. Weather forecasts also guide our fun, like planning ski trips or outdoor walks. A sunny day might inspire a family hike, while fresh snow means it's time to hit the slopes. Knowing the forecast helps us make the most of our free time, choosing the best days for adventure or relaxation. Even simple activities like walking the dog or meeting friends are easier to plan with a reliable forecast. Whether it's a holiday or a simple weekend, knowing the weather helps us make the most of our time. Families gather indoors for cozy celebrations or head outside to play in the snow. The weather sets the scene for our memories, shaping how we spend special moments together. From safety to recreation, weather forecasts are essential tools for everyone. They help us plan, prepare, and protect what matters most. Whether you're a student, a parent, a worker, or a retiree, the weather touches every part of your life. They help us adapt, plan, and enjoy every season. By staying informed, we can face whatever the weather brings together. This winter, most of Canada can expect milder weather, a noticeable shift from the deep freezes and biting winds that many Canadians have come to expect. Instead of bundling up in heavy parkas and bracing for icy blasts, people in many regions may find themselves reaching for lighter jackets and enjoying more comfortable strolls outdoors. The air will still be crisp, but the harshness of winter may feel a little less intimidating this year. According to the Old Farmer's Almanac, a trusted source for generations, this season is shaping up to be warmer than usual. Their long-range forecasts, which many Canadians consult each year, suggest that the coldest days will be fewer and farther between. Temperatures are forecast to be above normal across much of the country. In many cities, thermometers may hover just above freezing, leading to more days with melting snow and slushy sidewalks rather than thick ice and snowbanks. This could mean a gentler transition between seasons with less abrupt cold snaps. Fewer bitterly cold days could mean lower heating bills for families, as furnaces and heaters won't have to work as hard to keep homes warm. This could offer some financial relief, especially as energy costs continue to rise. And with milder temperatures, people may find themselves spending more time outdoors, enjoying fresh air and socializing without the discomfort of numbing cold. Winter walks, outdoor gatherings, and even simple errands could feel more pleasant and less rushed. Lakes and rivers may freeze later than usual, and the ice that does form could be thinner and less reliable. This could impact traditional winter activities like ice fishing, skating, and snowmobiling, as people will need to be more cautious about ice conditions. Outdoor rinks might need extra care and attention to stay usable, with more frequent maintenance required to keep the ice smooth and safe for skaters. Backyard rinks may see more slushy days, and community rinks could open later in the season. Wildlife and winter sports could be affected by the warmer trend. Animals may change their habits, searching for food in new places, while winter athletes and enthusiasts might have to adapt to less predictable conditions on the ice and snow. But a milder winter doesn't mean no winter. Snow, ice, and cold will still happen. There will still be days when snow falls and roads become slippery, reminding everyone that Canadian winters are never entirely predictable. The main difference is fewer deep freezes and a more manageable season for many. For families, commuters, and anyone who dreads the harshest winter days, this could mean less stress and more opportunities to enjoy the outdoors. Canadians will still need boots and shovels, just maybe not as often. It's wise to keep winter gear handy, but you might find yourself reaching for it less frequently as the season unfolds. For most, this winter offers a welcome break from the usual deep freeze, a chance to enjoy the season's beauty and traditions with a little less hardship, and perhaps a bit more warmth and ease. Not all of Canada will get a mild winter. Southeastern Ontario is the big exception. Cities like Toronto and Ottawa should expect a classic cold winter. Residents will need heavy coats and reliable heating, just like always. This region will see more frequent cold air outbreaks thanks to unique storm tracks. While much of Canada warms up, southeastern Ontario faces a true winter battleground. Prepare for sharp temperature swings and plenty of snow and ice. For this area, winter will be as tough as ever. A warmer winter doesn't mean less snow for everyone. Atlantic Canada, northern Quebec, northern British Columbia, and southern Yukon are all set for above-normal snowfall. Nor'easters could bring powerful storms and heavy snow to the east coast. These regions should prepare for travel disruptions and tough digging. Heavy snow will challenge remote communities and winter sports fans alike. Storm tracks will funnel moisture into these zones, creating snowy hotspots. Some areas will see more rain, but others will be blanketed in white. The result, a patchwork winter with big differences across the country. Where the storms go, the snow will follow. Saskatchewan is in for a milder, wetter winter. Above normal temperatures mean fewer bone-chilling days. More precipitation will fall as rain instead of snow, leading to slushy, icy conditions. Less snow might sound nice, but it can leave crops exposed and roads slippery. The lack of snow cover could impact agriculture and spring soil moisture. Residents will need to adapt to freeze-thaw cycles and unpredictable weather. One day could bring rain, the next a sudden freeze. While shoveling may be less, caution is still needed on roads and sidewalks. This winter will be less about deep drifts and more about changing conditions. Even a milder prairie winter demands respect and preparation. Even with a milder forecast, Saskatchewan will see bursts of harsh winter. The first big blast is expected in late November and early December, cold and heavy snow. This early winter punch means residents should prep before autumn ends. A white Christmas is likely, thanks to this early snow. Afterward, the season turns milder, but another deep freeze is forecast for early February. These cold snaps are typical for Saskatchewan and require readiness. Knowing when the worst weather will hit helps with planning and safety. Schedule travel and outdoor work around these periods. The Almanac's timing turns a general forecast into a practical winter guide. The Old Farmer's Almanac has forecasted weather since 1792, using a unique blend of science and tradition. Their secret formula combines solar science, meteorology, and climatology. Sunspot cycles are studied to spot patterns that might affect Earth's weather. Meteorology helps track jet streams, ocean temperatures, and pressure systems for long-term trends. Climatology uses historical data to compare current conditions with the past. Today, these methods are enhanced with computer models and satellite data. The Almanac blends old wisdom with modern technology for its forecasts. This approach aims to predict broad seasonal trends, not daily details. It's a mix of history, science, and a bit of art. That's how the Almanac creates its long-range outlooks. How accurate is the Old Farmer's Almanac? They claim about 80% accuracy for their long-range forecasts. For last winter, they reported a 92% success rate across Canada. The Almanac checks its predictions against real weather data for each region. Their method blends solar science, meteorology, and climatology for an edge. Still, no forecast is perfect. Weather is unpredictable and complex. Their accuracy refers to broad seasonal trends, not daily specifics. The Almanac's forecasts are a useful guide, not a guarantee. They help us prepare for what's likely, not promise every detail. As we wrap up our look at the winter forecast, the Old Farmer's Almanac offers a detailed and fascinating glimpse into what Canadians can expect for the 2024-2025 season. For generations, this trusted publication has been a staple in Canadian homes, helping families prepare for whatever winter may bring. This year, the Almanac paints a clear and intriguing picture of the months ahead, blending tradition with modern science. Across most of Canada, the forecast points to a milder winter than usual. Expect above-average temperatures in many regions, with fewer of those bone-chilling deep freezes that often define Canadian winters. This means that, for many, winter will feel a bit gentler, with less need to bundle up against extreme cold. The milder weather could bring a welcome break for those who dread the long, harsh months, and it may even mean less strain on heating bills and daily routines. However, not everyone will escape winter's icy grip. Southeastern Ontario stands out as a notable exception, where residents should brace for a classic, cold winter. Here, the chill will linger, and the snow will fall more heavily, reminding everyone that winter in Canada can still pack a punch. For those living in this region, it's time to dust off the heavy coats and prepare for the familiar challenges of snow shoveling and icy sidewalks. In addition, several regions, including Atlantic Canada, northern Quebec, northern British Columbia, and southern Yukon, should be ready for above-normal snowfall. These areas are forecast to experience more frequent and heavier snowfalls, which could impact travel, outdoor activities, and daily life. Residents in these regions should make sure their snow tires are on and their winter gear is ready, as the extra snow will create a true winter wonderland but also bring its own set of challenges. Saskatchewan, on the other hand, is expected to see a different kind of winter. The province will likely experience milder temperatures and wetter conditions, with less snow overall but more rain and ice. This combination can make for tricky driving and walking conditions, as slush and freezing rain become more common. Residents should be cautious and prepared for rapidly changing weather, as mild spells can quickly turn roads and sidewalks into slippery hazards. Even with a generally milder outlook, the prairies won't be entirely spared from winter's extremes. Two particularly harsh periods are expected, one in late November to early December and another in early February. During these times, cold snaps will sweep across the region, bringing sudden drops in temperature and bursts of icy wind. It's a reminder that even in a milder winter, it's important to stay alert and ready for sudden changes. The Old Farmer's Almanac uses a unique blend of forecasting methods, combining centuries-old sunspot science with the latest in atmospheric pattern analysis and modern technology. This approach allows the Almanac to offer predictions that are both rooted in tradition and informed by cutting-edge research. By studying solar activity, weather patterns, and historical data, the Almanac's team crafts a forecast that's both reliable and fascinating. With a strong track record for accuracy, the Almanac remains a trusted guide for Canadians from coast to coast. Whether you're a farmer planning your crops, a parent organizing winter activities, or simply someone who wants to know what to expect, the Almanac's insights help you make informed decisions all season long. No matter where you live, being prepared is key. Whether you're getting ready for heavy snowfalls, stocking up on winter supplies, or hoping for a milder season, the forecast helps you plan ahead. It's about more than just weather. It's about keeping your family safe, your home comfortable, and your daily life running smoothly, no matter what winter brings. By knowing what's ahead, we can all face winter with confidence, staying safe, comfortable, and ready to make the most of the season, whatever the weather may hold.